There we go. What is up? Live from the Cat House. And we're here at TBS time, 8:05 Eastern. 8:05 Pacific, 11:05 Eastern time. It's time for Dre's Geek Philosophy Podcast. The Monday edition. The November 18th edition. The Disney Plus came out last week and totally kicked us all in the face edition. Oh yes. My lord. Mm-hmm. I don't think people were ready for everything that is on the Disney Plus. Were you ready, wife?
No. God, no. God, no.
You know what? I'll let you say your first experience with Disney Plus. Hopefully, you it doesn't force tears out.
Oh yeah, no. So
when my wife signed us up for Disney Plus, unbeknownst to me, well, she signed up with and then told me, "Oh yeah, I signed us up. Got us a year.
Yeah,
Geo, hell yeah."
I got us a nice year of Disney Plus, and it started really fine. It started easily on my phone.
Yeah, you didn't have any problems at all.
I had zero problems.
Your Samsung Galaxy was able to play Disney Plus, no problem. A lot of people were having problems, but
yeah.
Tell us I guess some people would say the tactical error that you made.
So
the first things that you started watching on Disney Plus.
The thing that I shouldn't have watched, which I totally started watching because I love them, is the shorts.
The Pixar shorts.
Yeah, and in my current situation
with being with child.
I probably shouldn't have done that first, and I probably shouldn't have done it at work on top of that.
Yeah.
Because I was just bawling, and I was crying, and eating lunch. And my boss is like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "I'm
watching. It's Pixar. The shorts." Oh my lord. I was getting those Snapchats. So you were sending me pictures like, I just watched Lava.
Yeah.
I just watched Float.
I mean, like, what compelled me to watch Lava and Float one after the other? I don't know. Am I crazy? Do I just want to cry? Maybe it's one of those things where you're just like, I know this is going to make me cry. But no.
So that's why I can't watch Up. I know I'm gonna cry. I can never watch Up again. Maybe someday, after our son is born, I'm like, all right, son, we're gonna have ourselves a good cry.
We're gonna cry.
We're gonna have ourselves a good cry. We're gonna watch Up, and we're just gonna cry our little eyes out.
Yeah.
And why, Dad? And then you'll find out.
Yeah.
You will learn about love. You will learn about loss, and then you will learn about fatherhood.
Yeah. But then afterward, I watched the Nat Geo.
Yeah, that was what you're most excited about with Disney Plus is all the National Geographic stuff.
Super excited about that, and I started watching the Maya one. It's about like the mysteries of the Maya.
Okay.
Basically, yeah. And I'm still on the first episode, so they're still discovering the Maya temples and this beautiful layout and how science is helping with the locating of all these beautiful tombs and old things, and I'm just like, I love it so much.
That's really cool. I'm glad that there is that huge draw for you to want to get the Disney Plus. And then she sent me the email and the password, and I spent the first day attempting to get it. Apparently. I just couldn't get in on this phone.
Oh no! I don't know why, because it's a new phone.
It's relatively new. Yeah. It's a relatively new phone. It's an old phone, but I just got it a couple months ago, and for whatever reason, nope, wasn't cooperating. No. Until literally the next day, like where I just got fed up. I'm like, I'm gonna try watching it through the Safari browser on my iPhone, and it's by going through there. It's like, oh no, I logged in through the website, not through the app, because the app kept kicking me back. It's like error code, blah blah blah, yada yada. I don't whatever 883, 833. It doesn't matter what error code it was. It was kicking me out. I googled the error code. No one knows what the fuck the error code means.
I do that often when I get kicked off a page or it's some sort of weird app malfunction and it says error code 75 or whatever. Right? I'll go all the way. I'll dig super fucking deep. Like I'll go like Stitcher, because Stitcher, I fucking love Stitcher so hard because they have libraries of podcasts, and I love podcasts. So I was like, I had my beautiful library all set up with specific things, and then one day it stopped. Yeah, they did an update, and it was like error code blah, error code blah. I went all the way. I dug, and I even contacted the customer service.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was like,
Hey,
hey, I get this error message. And they emailed me, and we emailed back and forth about like 3 times to figure it all out. No, you know what I had to do? I had to start a whole new Stitcher.
Oh, but your carefully curated podcast.
My carefully curated libraries of podcasts.
That's so brutal.
Yeah, but here's the cool thing. So in the end, I said, I'm probably just going to end up making a new account. Can you please send me the list of my podcasts that I have already?
That way you
and
can
I'll
just go back
figure
and
it
find
out.
them all.
And they said, we can only send you the list of your favorites. Yeah.
Nonsense.
So, not all of them, yeah.
Nonsense.
Not all
Ridiculous.
of them. Not all of them. So, anyway, I started up my Stitcher, under a new name. Under a whole
that sucks. So
a whole new person.
I was terrified. I didn't think, what, am I gonna have to get a separate Disney Plus account? This is bullshit.
Yeah.
But then the next day,
4 people.
I know you can have up to 4 people, but for whatever reason, it wasn't working.
Yeah.
And so the next day, I logged in through Safari. I'm gonna try to watch it through Safari then. Fine then.
Yeah.
I go through Safari. I log into the website. It says, "Oh, please download our app." And I was like, I was like, all right, fine. I deleted I downloaded it through that website, but apparently that's what fixed it. Because I was able to finally log in. I don't know what it was. It was just like, all right, I logged in through there, but I guess I gave the green light. Oh, this is a legit account. All right, you can get in there. And yeah, first thing I watched was Darkwing Duck. I'm a child. I'm a child of the 90s. I literally watched. But you know what I discovered, and there's a lot of issues with Disney Plus. We'll get into that too. Like the episodes for all my old Disney afternoon shows, they're all out of order.
Oh.
They're not in the order that they were aired. Like the very first episode I threw up on my Disney Plus, the one that said season 1 episode 1. It was just like some random it did the origin of Bushroot.
Oh yeah, that's
I wanted the there's like a 4 episode arc of him becoming Darkwing Duck. You see, Daniel Wong watched Darkwing Duck. Jude Lin watched DuckTales. Yeah,
nice.
we threw on the first episode of DuckTales.
Always is a trick.
Yeah. Return of Jafar for the win. I forget that that's on there. I've never watched Return of Jafar.
Right.
I should watch that. I watched Darkwing Duck, and then the other day we watched DuckTales together. We're like, oh, it's family time.
Yeah.
Mama, Dada, and the baby. All right, friggin' put it right there. Our cat is trying to get outside. She is banging on the door.
I opened the door because it's really, really hot in the house right now.
But she's clanging on the. I don't think the mic can pick it up. But she's meowing and clanging at the door. She's like, "Let me out."
I'll be back in 1 second.
All right, if you're gonna go handle that, and I'll keep waxing poetically. But it was real. Once I finally got in, I literally added the entire Disney afternoon to my quote unquote my watch list, and it's really great. I like what I've found so far, but. Yeah, there's a lot of issues, I guess, because ever since Disney bought Fox, they have all the Simpsons episodes, but apparently they have all the Simpsons episodes, but they have them all in widescreen and not the original, full screen format.
Right.
So what's happening is a lot of sight gags are being cut off.
Oh.
One of the really good ones, the Simpsons go visit the Duff Brewery.
Yeah.
And so you get to see you see there's these 3 tubs where it's Duff Light, Duff Ice. And you see there's a tube that's basically just the same beer going on.
Oh.
Just one tube.
Yeah.
Shooting beer in all 3. It's the same beer. As apparently in this widescreen version, it gets cut off.
Oh no.
Because of the way it's edited. I guess in the previous FX or Fox episode of The Simpsons world, they gave you the option if you I guess it's the first 19 seasons were in old school, regular TV, and then later on when everything changed to HD,
right.
And then the mid 2000s. All right, now everything's in HD widescreen.
Yeah, big.
Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently issues with the first 19 seasons, which an issue they resolved on Simpsons World, but now I guess the Disney Plus people they didn't do the same thing. So they have to integrate that. So apparently in early 2020 they're gonna fix it. So you can watch all the old stuff in 4.3.
You'll be able to see everything.
You'll see the whole thing.
Yeah, there was another thing where I was reading that people realized or they noticed that there was a whole bunch of edits. A whole bunch of things and scenes cut from certain shows, and who knows why? Maybe racism?
Racism?
Sexism?
Although Dumbo is shown as an entirety, and then I guess there's a warning in front of Dumbo where it says, the stuff in this movie was from a different time. The crows are racist. Or
They should have said that for freaking Aristocats.
Oh my god. I can't even repeat it.
You can't.
I can't even repeat the Aristoc because you threw it on the other day for your mom.
Yeah, and I didn't even realize
your mom came over and you're like, boom, racism right and then you throw it on, and because I was like, I remember from Honest Trailer, it's like, oh, Peter Pan. Oh wait, that's really racist. Change the movie. Switches to another racist part in another movie. Change the movie again, and then like Aristocats.
It's all Disney, and it's
like whoa, things what people were really totally okay with back then, which now doesn't read well. No, doesn't read.
So,
but there's a bunch of edits. Yeah, I heard even something like that. There's a Simpson episode that's completely missing, the Michael Jackson one.
Oh.
Where the mental patient thinks he's Michael Jackson. That episode excised from history. Like the rumor, like it was after that Finding Neverland thing came out. And I was like, oh, we're just gonna delete this from history. I guess it happened on the Fox side even before the transaction. We're moving over to Disney. It wasn't Disney that deleted it. It had already been deleted. They were like, you know what? We're just gonna forget that.
So do you think
forget
it's
Lisa. It's
that
your
they
birthday.
delete it from history, or do you think that it should be up to the people watching
I
decide
think the latter.
for themselves?
The latter. I think it should be up to people. Just like me and my friend Jonah. Like there's a Disney movie which we'll never see the light of day called Song of the South, which is Uncle Remus, freaking Burr Rabbit, and then Disney is incredibly ashamed of this movie, and because it was pretty racist.
Oh.
People should be able to decide if they want to watch it or not.
Well, the point they made the movie.
They made it. It's a part of history. There's a ride at Disneyland called Splash Mountain with Bear Rabbit. Brer, it's a B-E-R with a Brer Rabbit with apostrophe.
Right.
And I was like always curious. I'm like when Splash Mountain, what is this from? And it's from Song of the South, and I guess and then just erased from history.
So there's a ride, but it's the movie is actually erased from history.
Yeah, the movie has been erased. People know about it. A friend of mine who used to work at Disney, he had his hands on a copy of it. He wanted to make a copy for himself, but he just was like, that was like his goal was to get his hands on a copy of the Song of the South. But nope. I don't know if there's any. I don't know. I don't think it ever even came out on VHS. It just. Even in the 80s, they realized, whoa, this is bad. This is not a good thing.
They realize things are happening and people are starting to wake up.
People starting to wake up. This whole civil rights movement. Yikes. But yeah, so that's not on there, and people are like, oh, where? So I think that stuff like that, like anything that but I agree with what you just said, where it's like, it exists.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot. There's a lot of older Warner Brothers cartoons where they'll put the warning you know what? There's some really bad stereotypes in here.
Right.
Hey, mommy.
Yeah.
the old black
characters
are fictional, and then it's really bad. All the black characters they're based on some crazy blackface badness.
Yeah.
It's not good.
No.
We need Splash Mountain source material. All you'll get is just a quick Google search and here's a Wikipedia article about it, and you'll never see it.
Yeah.
No matter how much anyone will pay for it.
It's not going to be released.
No, it will not. It will not be released. There's copies of it in the literal Disney vault.
I wonder if there's how did you ever go to Amoeba Music?
I've only been once. I've been one time.
I would go there to dig through the VHS section because I could find not for retail sale VHSs.
Yeah, because the stuff that people who worked in Hollywood probably went down and just sold it to Amoeba.
Even to the point where my copy of Blues Brothers had the time ticking. The timestamp on it.
Yeah, it had the old school kind of watermarks, this
top.
property of Universal Studios.
Yeah, but I used to love that because they were only $2 or something like that.
Yeah.
And I didn't care. I have my VHS and I just wanted to watch the movie.
You still rock your VHS.
I still see the movie.
I'm happy that you have your VHS.
Yeah, and the thing is am I going to buy the DVD? Am I going to download it on my computer? Or am I just going to, it's just a movie. And if I think that it should be in the vault forever and ever and ever, never really happened because media is all electronic.
Yeah.
Like VHS, if you throw a magnet next to it or something, like
Yeah, gone.
it's gone.
No, like
CD,
in Fight Club when they were just running through the blockbuster with the magnets, erasing everything.
CD quality, it
It
deteriorates. Yeah. Like flash drives. You know what I mean? Like my computer at work barely has like a flash drive, doesn't it? And nothing has a CD player anymore. No. At all.
Yeah,
I mean, not
hard.
for me. Like,
I mean, honestly,
like my laptop doesn't have a fucking CD.
We technically
player.
have a CD player here. It's my PlayStation.
Right.
My
well,
PlayStation.
Yeah.
My PlayStation 1,
DVD
2, 3,
player.
and 4. All my PlayStations theoretically can still play CDs and DVDs.
Right. Yeah, but so that's why I'm just kind of like, wow, having that VHS, cool, fine. It's fine with me. And for some reason, I really like going to Amoeba and doing that. I like just like perusing for an hour.
See, I'm an old man, so I am very much in favor of physical media. As much as this Disney Plus is great, and it's like, oh wow, it's like really convenient. We can just have everything at the touch of like last night. I watched Cars 3. I had never watched the third Cars movie. I didn't go to the theater to watch it, and I'm not going to go out and pay $17 to $25 to buy it on Blu-ray. I was like, okay, cool. I watched it, and you know what? I liked it. I was like, oh, it's way better than Cars 2, which sucked dick.
Oh. I didn't see any of them because...
You haven't seen... Yeah,
I've been out of it.
Yeah, you should watch the first one. Right, we'll, now that we have it on Disney+, we can watch the first one at some point. You can watch the first one and cry, and then the second one we'll just ignore. It never happened.
All right.
Because they kind of did... In Cars 3, they just ignored Cars 2.
Oh, man.
Which is
no
funny.
Storyline.
No storyline. Because even the guy who no longer is at Pixar, like, Lasseter directed that movie, and it still sucked. Like, the part 2. It was just bad. The story was all about the tow truck. Larry the Cable Guy's character.
Oh, right.
Tow Mater. Yeah, it sounds like tomato. I'm Tow Mater. He's a tow truck, and he's Mater.
Okay.
But yeah, second one was all about him.
Is it red?
No, he's rusty.
Oh.
He's just rust-colored. He's a rust-colored tow truck.
That's tomato enough. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, my kids liked Cars 2, but it shouldn't have been number 2. It should have been like Mater's Secret Agent Adventure, not Cars 2.
Oh, got it. Yeah.
It was not like Lightning McQueen was just like freaking what's his face? Wow. Freaking Owen Wilson. It's Owen Wilson.
Yeah.
He was just along for the ride. Daniel Wong right here on Facebook Live. It was like Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. Yeah, it's peripherally involved. And that Side story.
Yeah.
Side story. And then Cars 3, I liked it. It was really good. It was like felt like it had a really good message. It really stuck it to incels. There's a little bit of feminism in it, so suck it, guys who hate.
So, did you like number 1 or number 3 the most?
Oh,
better. What did you like?
Actually, like this number 3 is pretty good. Well, it's kind of hard to do 1 is better because like you need all the events of 1, 4, 3. Guys, that's the big thing where they kept making callbacks to the Paul Newman character in the first one because Paul Newman when he was like this his old grizzled car. He was like a mentor for Lightning McQueen.
Right. Yeah.
And then so Paul Newman obviously passed away since.
Yeah.
I think ironically, I think Cars was his final movie. that was Paul Newman's final movie was Cars. He was in the second one, and they kind of used archive footage. Like they have it's like actually several people from the first movie had the older people had passed away, and they had to use like old recordings that they had kind of stuff that they kind of just had in the vault or in the computer somewhere. They had some recordings of them and kind of used it in this in Cars 3.
Yeah.
And I like it. Like the Cars 1 and 3 go very well together. It was very nice. I enjoyed it. It's like it's worthy. Successor is like it's like kind of like Pixar always except with the exception of Cars 2, they usually try to find some emotional thing to pull at you.
Right.
Yeah. Cars 3 should have been the second Cars movie. Yes, exactly. That's what Daniel Wong just said that right now on Facebook Live. Yeah, Cars 3 it's like the first one was like you don't know everything. And it's kind of like it's like okay, young people don't know everything. You have to learn from older people. That was kind of like the you get to learn a lot of stuff because Lightning McQueen was an asshole.
Yeah.
So much. As much of an asshole you can be in a kids movie.
Right.
And then in the third one, it's like he's older now. It's like it was great because I was reading about the research they did. They went and found older athletes and they talked to them about, what is it like when you become older and you're not as fast, you're not as good as you used to be. And that was kind of a big part of the story where Lightning McQueen, he had gotten older and there's these newer, faster cars.
Right.
They're doing better than him. Everyone's like, you got to retire. You suck. You're not very good. There's nothing you can do. And it's just like that realization of in sports, I will always say, Father Time is undefeated.
Yeah.
No athlete can defy Father Time.
No,
Even
of course not.
it's like for example,
think
Kobe
that's why
Bryant.
those stories-
Kobe Bryant couldn't defy Father Time. Like as much as he tried to, like his Achilles freaking tore, and he was not. He's a shadow of himself.
I
near
think
the
that's
end.
why those stories really carry over well with children
Mm-hmm.
because they actually speak to the kids in
Mm-hmm.
kids speak.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And have their cute characters, so the kid's gonna keep his
Mm-hmm.
eye out on them.
Right.
And somehow the kid is actually gonna relate to it more so than an actual person
Right.
who's like older than them or speaks faster or something, like that, or has, the kid will grow up to be an athlete or maybe wants to be an athlete someday.
Right. And they'll
but
help
like
him
right
understand.
now, their car is
Mhm.
the thing that actually matters.
Right.
Right.
Mhm.
That's probably why they make so much goddamn money.
Yeah.
On their toys.
Yeah, because I was explaining to you last night, the whole reason Cars 2 existed was simply because like all the vehicle, like the toys and the merchandise from the first
Right.
movie made so much money.
They
It's
could-
like
they could
we
relate
need
to it.
more.
But that
Children
was like
love
me-
Lightning McQueen.
That was like me and She-Ra. I mean,
And
I had the whole collection.
Mike Kirksey used to tell me Tom Brady has somehow defied time, but the Father Time is going to get him. Ric Flair, Father Time got him.
Yeah.
That's smoke and mirrors. What Ric Flair did the last few years of his career.
Yeah.
That was smoke and mirrors. But yeah, time will get them. It doesn't matter. They cannot perpetually keep going. If at some point, time will catch you.
What was your toy as a kid that you related to and you're like, I love this toy, I want to be like this toy?
Transformers. I
But
want to be
which
Optimus
one?
Prime. I want to be
Oh.
Optimus Prime. I want to be the leader. I want to be brave and strong and like sentience is the right of all beings. And I was like, it was funny. Like even though it was basically the Transformers, to be honest, was basically a 22-minute commercial for the toys. But
Yeah.
the guys who wrote, like, they did kind of sneak in on the stuff where it's like, oh, even though the Autobots were so powerful, they defended the humans. Like, oh, from the evil Decepticons. Decepticons just want to destroy everything and become powerful. And the Autobots are like, no, we have to do what's right. And I always say, like, because of comic books and these cartoons, that's why I have this very,
Yeah.
like, strong, like, moral, I say, I have a very strong
Yeah.
moral center. My best friend Jai loves Starscream. He loves all the bad guy Autobots. So that's why he's so
Right.
scheming.
That's why, in a strange way, like, I love She-Ra,
Mhm.
but I also love Catra.
Mhm.
Like, just because Catra was so much cooler.
Right.
In that weird way. She had her, like, evil ways. But the
Mhm.
same with Catwoman.
Right.
Catwoman was stealing from the rich,
Mhm.
and fuck it. Keeping it.
Yeah.
she wasn't
Giving it to
Peter
the
Panning
poor.
it.
She was
She
like
wasn't
stealing from the
Peter Pan-
rich and fuck them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it's funny. Although in the when she was in the Frank Miller story, like the Batman Year One, she was kind of taking care of the people in her
Right.
in her hood.
Oh, right,
In
right.
that story, it was like the first year of Batman. It was also that's working that Catwoman. And it's
Yeah.
funny because they've been kind of integrating
Right.
in the current Batman comics. They've been integrating a lot of parts
Well,
of
like
that story to
Catwoman,
it.
like her
But-
story starts off as she was jilted. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? She was fucked over by her boss and
Right.
jilted, and it's kind of like one of those things where you don't really get it as a kid, but as an
Right.
adult, you're like, oh, that's why she is the way she is. I get it.
She's taking fuck Batman a bit too literally, I guess.
Ah,
So.
They had a baby. In a version, in a
In
world.
another world, they had the Huntress, yes, and in Earth 2,
Yeah.
or in the pre-crisis,
Yeah.
whatever complications of the DC universe you want to get to. It's
Right.
very complicated when you
Right.
get into that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But we relate to that stuff. So I think that's a lot of people like to dismiss Disney, like, oh, they're this
Right.
corporate commercialization, and yes, they are very corporately commercial,
Very, yeah.
but they within all that commercialization, there is still some good stuff within it.
Mhm.
Like especially with the Moana, like I think they very recently done a really good job with Wreck-It Ralph, Moana,
Yeah.
Frozen, and the non-Pixar stuff has been really good as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you still need to watch Frozen. I was like, Frozen is like I feel like that's like as much as like I hate that song because I was inundated with that song even before the movie
right.
came out.
Right.
Like I hated Let It Go before anyone else did. I hated it before it became a thing because one of the publicists couldn't stop singing it after they had seen it in 2 months in advance.
Yeah.
And so he kept singing it in the desk behind me. I'm like, what is this song?
I think he
And all
was
of a
singing it because he wanted you to feel the torture that he felt.
Maybe. Or he just really loved the
He
song.
didn't wanna.
He loved musicals.
Oh, he loved.
He loved musicals.
But I mean,
He loved to sing all the time. And then after he heard that song, he just couldn't stop singing. Like, let it go. In the office, and I'm just like, why won't you let it go? I'm like, why is he letting go?
Like,
I don't understand.
why?
And then after that November, it's like every child and every adult was singing it. And I went to karaoke and I heard it every night at karaoke. I'm like, it'll never leave. And this time I'm curious when this Frozen 2 comes out. I'm like, is there going to be another song that like, ugh.
I gotta watch that too.
So the anti-hipster.
I
Hated
have
something
to
before it
watch.
was cool. I am the anti-hipster. I hated it before it was cool.
Nice.
I don't hate it because it's cool. I hate it before it was cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, but there is a lot of good stuff on there. There's stuff I'm sure we'll be happy to show our little guy once he is of age and can understand.
Especially
a lot
from that Geo channel.
And especially the Nat Geo channel, yes. And then I will bring him over and like, all right, we're gonna watch some DuckTales. We're gonna watch some Tailspin. I'm gonna be Baloo. You're gonna be Kit Cloud Kicker.
Yeah, I'm glad we got Disney Plus because when we have time, especially next month.
Next month.
When we have a lot of holiday and a lot of relaxing time.
Yeah, you're on maternity leave.
Just chill out and
chill out. You're gonna watch so much Nat Geo. You're gonna be
know.
making all sorts of animal sounds.
Yeah.
And then I'll probably be working, and then I'll come home to watch whatever.
Yeah.
Or at least I know for the next 6 Fridays, I know what we're gonna be watching. The fucking Mandalorian.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm sure many of you have been waiting for us to get to this. Holy shit! So we finally got to the Mandalorian last night.
The Mandalorian.
And wow.
Yes.
That is the most Star Wars thing I have seen in a Star Wars long time. That is like so Star Warsy. It's just it's good. It's good.
It is good.
I didn't expect it to be that good. As good as it is, I didn't expect it to be that good. I'm just so like the happiness I felt like watching that. I'm like, oh my lord. And
it's a tribute to the Mandalorian.
I was just like like me knowing like it's Pedro Pascal.
Right.
Like I do kind of have a man crush on him. I have a man crush on Pedro Pascal. After Game of Thrones.
Oh yeah.
He's just I haven't watched him in Narcos. I never got around to Narcos.
Right.
My point of reference is freaking.
Yeah.
Is freaking.
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
I forget what his character's name was, but he's really cool. You never got to see his final fate, but that's okay. Hashtag Man Crush Monday.
Yeah, no, I didn't because we stopped watching because I can't watch.
You can't watch anything super duper violent. And at first, I thought that you couldn't watch The Mandalorian. Going, oh man, this is gonna be pretty violent. But you know what? No, it's incredibly cool. It does get a little violent-y ish.
Yeah.
Nothing that you can't handle.
No.
Because spoiler. I mean, like I don't know. Should I do a spoiler alert? I think I should. All right. If you have not watched The Mandalorian yet, just turn down the volume. Just keep watching for a minute, and you're just gonna see a bunch of glee in our faces, and you're gonna wonder why we're so happy. If you haven't watched The Mandalorian yet, or if you're listening right now, just kind of
put it lower.
Oberyn, thank you. Oberyn was his name. Thank you.
Oh.
I kept trying to remember his character's name. So just turn it down for like a minute. And oh my god, baby Yoda. Oh my god, baby Yoda. The tiny Yoda. Oh my god, he's so cute. I am the dad.
I couldn't even.
She literally couldn't even. I couldn't even either.
My god.
The tiny baby, the little Yoda.
Baby.
Oh my god, he's so cute.
Baby Yoda.
And then the second episode, you're just so cute. He's like trying to use the force. He's like, like he kept hopping out, like like Mandalorian. His arm is all hurt, and he's all trying to use the force to heal.
He wanted to help.
And like he ate a frog.
Oh my god, he ate a frog. Get it out of your mouth, and he swallows it. Oh, that was just cute.
And it just
Oh
like,
my god.
apparently today the people on the internet are just like, oh, he's not a Yoda, because obviously like he's not Yoda.
He's not Yoda.
We don't. I mean.
Yeah.
My ongoing theory is that he's a clone of Yoda, because, clones are not something that's unusual in this world of Star Wars. There's an entire clone army.
Yeah.
There are a bunch of clones of Jango Fett, Boba Fett's dad. There was an entire army of Jango Fetts.
Mm-hmm.
They all look like Temuera Morrison, and they all sounded the same.
So if there's clones...
I'm thinking, I am guessing that this is a clone of Yoda, like, because you were asking me about this theory last night. I'm like, how would they have cloned him? Like, Revenge of the Sith, we're getting... He had a fight with freaking with Darth Sidious, and I'm assuming at some point he cut himself, or there was some like green blood, or something. I'm sure. Yeah. This is my ongoing fan theory. Right. I have no proof of this. I'm assuming it's a clone, because it'd be kind of tough for Yoda to put it in somewhere, especially if there isn't another female of his species.
Of course not.
And in my research today, there is no name for the species that Yoda is. Like, because a lot of people on the internet are like, he's not a baby Yoda, he's a baby whatever his species is. Like, we don't know. His species never been given a name.
No.
Yeah, see. Yeah, Daniel, because that's the one, I guess some people didn't like the pacing.
Oh,
see,
right.
me, I like old westerns, so like when you're giving me a nice wide shot, a little bit of music, oh man.
And you know what? Actually, the art at the end of it, like you were saying yesterday, it is like an old western.
Oh yeah,
it's beautiful art. It is like an old western.
Oh,
it's gorgeous.
The end credits are like, honestly, it might even be my favorite part. Those end credits, it feels like I'm watching an old timey western with all like I'd like to think those were all like hand painted. Like they're probably you speculate they're probably digitally painted.
Probably,
but
yeah,
I'd like to
likely.
hope against hope that was all hand painted. All the images at the end, along with that kind of western music at the end, I was just like, oh, this like it's hit so many notes in my heart, just like Star Wars and the western.
There's so many frameable moments.
Oh,
it's just like, yeah.
Like Jon Favreau, he's directing, or he's kind of like he's produced, like he directed the first episode, and he's kind of overarchingly in charge of the whole thing, and yeah, apparently then Taika Waititi was a voice in the first episode. He was
he's a what was it you who was saying he's a fans movie maker.
Yeah.
Like he thinks about the fan. He thinks about the people watching it.
Yeah, exactly. He puts stuff on the screen that he wants to see.
Yeah.
He's not trying to be an auteur.
Right.
Ironically, there's so many directors that are in this, like Werner Herzog.
Oh yeah, Werner Herzog. Yes.
Like, you're just like losing your shit because like you had no idea that Werner was in this.
No, I didn't.
It's like
and then I was like, the voice, and then I was like, wait a minute, is this who I think it is? But the name couldn't like register with me.
And I'm like, yep, that's Werner Herzog.
Yeah, and then you're like, there's only one voice like that, except also when it comes to Paul F. Tompkins.
Except when Paul F. Tompkins was doing his Werner Herzog impression back when he used to do all the time on Douglas movies.
Yeah. I mean, he does Werner all the time, or used to, on Comedy Bang Bang.
Comedy Bang Bang, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's a gorgeous voice. It's a singular voice. It's a voice that...
Wouldn't you agree?
Remember
I can't even do it.
Do you remember they used to do K-Rock, or was it Indie 103, when he used to read the weather?
Oh, really?
But
Paul Tompkins used to do that?
No.
Oh.
Werner
would come on and...
call in... He would call in and he would say what the weather was like where he was. So it wasn't like the weather was sunny and it's a clear day, right? In Southern California. No, he was like the weather. He would say like
the weather in Southern Ireland is cold.
Crisp. And like he would say it in his poetic voice, you know, but you wouldn't know where he was.
And it was actually Werner Herzog, not Paul F. Tompkins calling in, pretending to be Werner.
Yes. I don't know where it was. Maybe it was Indie 103. Maybe it was
K-Rock, or something like that.
I don't remember. Yeah, but
that's pretty funny.
KSPC, maybe or KCRW. Maybe it was KCRW. I don't remember, but it was the fucking coolest thing. I was just like so.
Yeah, because obviously since he's in this Mandalorian, he's been doing a lot of media interviews regarding it.
Oh, right.
And it's funny, like he was saying, like he watches all sorts of different types of media.
Oh,
like he watches professional wrestling.
Oh, I believe it.
Yeah, but he also watches the Kardashians. He's like, you have to be able to watch bad television to understand what good television is. And I was like, he has a point. You have to know what trash is. That way you know what isn't trash.
Yeah.
That was like the point he was making.
Man, he's good. Yeah.
Apparently he's a big fan. He's a big fan of Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda.
Yeah, he was like,
it was a Force baby.
It's a Force baby.
It's
a Force baby.
It's a Force baby.
It's like you cannot help but feel happy when you see it. When you see the child. You cannot be nothing but filled with joy.
The cutest thing.
So cute. You gotta go watch it. If
50-year-old baby.
50-year-old, yeah. The target is 50 years old, and then you find
it's a baby.
It's a baby. It's a child.
Baby.
So I can't wait for Friday. Friday cannot come soon enough. I need more. I need more of the child in my life.
Yes.
And of course, I'm sure we're a little bit biased since we have a little child coming.
Yeah.
So it's like anything that has to do with babies.
This is
one of our fur babies over here. Look at Yoda.
Yeah.
Yogi.
Yeah, she's named Yogi. like yoga, but we call her Yoda too because she's just so cute.
He's so cute. And of course, I had after I I was reading on the internet. I'm sure at some I'm gonna try to dress up. I don't know if it's gonna be Halloween. I'm gonna dress up as the Mandalorian, and I'm gonna dress up our little boy
for sure.
as baby Yoda.
Oh yeah, I'm all in there.
You're all in.
Oh yeah, I'm all in there for sure.
You have to do that. I have to you gotta carry on a little egg.
Yeah.
Within a minute.
Yeah.
Get my Mandalorian helmet. Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm excited for us.
I'm excited.
I'm excited for
Nerd
you.
dad doing nerd things.
Yeah.
Nerd dad's gotta do nerd things, you know.
Yes.
That's how it works in this world. But yeah.
I mean, along with how cute, how cute it was, I liked the story. I liked the storylines. I mean, and the fucking look of it wasn't modern. It was as if they took all the drawings from the 80s, right? And they made it.
Yeah,
and they didn't put a whole bunch of fucking. You could tell it's like a mini movie.
Right.
I mean, the production value is incredible, but they didn't make it where it's like cheesy. Too much computer graphics.
Yeah. So, it's funny that was always like an argument I had against the prequel trilogy, the episodes 1, 2, and 3. Like, how come like this stuff is like set 30 years in the past but looks so much better? Like all the technology looked like so much more advanced than in the original trilogy. Everything was all beat up and tore up from the floor up.
Yeah.
Or like that's why I love the Mandalorian ship. And this one, it is not nice.
No.
It is like it has seen some shit. It has been through hell. Like, it literally got fucked up during the second episode.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, it's not neat or shiny. It's like, in episode 1, 2, and 3, like, Princess Amidala, her ship's so perfect and silvery. And like, so fancy. Like, in the original. She's a princess. She's the princess of Naboo.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, like, that was like, why is this technology so much cooler? They're like, it looks so much more advanced than 30 years in the future.
Right. Yeah.
And so, that's why I agree with you on that. Where because this Mandalorian, the setting takes place 5 years after the events of Return of the Jedi. It's like they make that reference in the first episode where it's like, the bounty hunter guy, Carl Weathers' character is like tries to pay him in Imperial credits. Like those aren't any good.
Yeah.
There isn't an empire anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You need to pay me it's like he's like trying to pay me in Confederate money.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's just
and Taika or his droid character was so cool.
Yeah,
it was so cool, and it was just so like basic too, in the weirdest way.
It made it because like if you ever watch, obviously in the original trilogy, one of the bounty hunters was this one bounty hunter called AG-88, and it looks like, and back then, 1981 or whatever, whenever that movie came out, it was like it was just put together with just a whole bunch of pipes.
Yeah.
And.
Oh yeah.
And stuff. It's just like, there's a whole bunch of pipes. He kind of just stood there. Like, there wasn't a guy in the suit. It was just like a thing standing there. It looked like this crazy. It was a bounty hunting droid.
Yeah.
But now with this modernization and like in this show, like you get to see what one of those things can really do. He's just spinning around. You see his eyes going all around. He's just spinning around. Boom, 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 boom.
It was incredible.
And then Taika was just like hilariously perfect. I was like, I'm afraid I'm going to need to make sure I get all the credit for this, please.
Yeah.
I need the reputation for
it
this.
It had a Taika-ness to it.
Yeah. That's what he does.
Which was great.
He's really good at being ridiculously serious.
He added just a little bit of Taika into it. Yeah.
It was like I'm going to activate my self-destruct. Don't self-destruct.
Yeah.
It's like it is my manufacturer warranty. I cannot be captured. It's like it was just like I didn't even realize it until like we were watching the credits and I see Taika Waititi. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Get on my phone. Who was he?
What? Yeah, and you guessed it. You kind of guessed it.
I kind of guessed it. Cause, like that's what he does. Like in the Thor movies, he was like, Korg. Hello, I'm Korg.
Yeah.
Hello, hey.
He's got that little chirpiness to it.
That's who he is. That's who Taika is in his heart of hearts.
Daniel's saying to get the Yoda ears from
Yoda knit cap from Etsy.
Yeah.
Oh God,
there you
investigate.
go.
I'm sure our little guys need to be a cutie, so just put little ears on them. I think, can't wait to put the little ears on my little guy and going around.
Little Yoda ears.
Like, reach out, Babas. Too cute. And here's the funniest thing, because we didn't watch it till Sunday night.
Mm-hmm.
Because I kept seeing memes regarding this, and it weirdly didn't spoil it for me because I didn't associate adorable little Yoda with this show. Like I was like, oh, there must be something else on Disney Plus that has this cute Yoda. I have no idea. I'm like, oh, I guess I'm gonna have to go look for that later.
Yeah.
And I had no clue that they were like, it was related.
Was that, yeah.
Until and like later on, I saw another meme where it's like there's a funny meme where you see like where he's sniping the Jawas.
Oh.
And then like they put in a little caption, it's like, yes, get them, shoot them. Like little baby is like, get them, shoot them.
So cute.
Like, oh my god, just too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had no clue. I was like, why? Because like I'm the best. Like, there'd be a meme where it's like, I'm the best thing to happen to Star Wars, and then you see, beer my hold.
Yes. I just love how in episode 1 was his introduction, and I was already stuck. I was already hooked. I was dying already, and it was the end, and I was like, it was cool, Mandalorian all the way, and then once that happened,
you're just in.
I was like, I cannot not watch.
I can't
I
not
cannot
watch
watch this thing.
This adorable little.
And then episode 2.
Episode 2 was so good.
I was like, here we go. And then what he did.
Yeah, what he
Yoda'd.
He used the Force.
He used the Force.
And
it was just the sweetest thing, and it happened. And then he
napped.
had a knockout.
He napped like.
He had a knockout for like a whole day. I was like, oh god. That's what it's like to fight, man. That's what it's like when you fight.
Take a long nap afterwards.
Take a long nap. You get through something, you're victorious. You beat down that big monster, and then you have to just nap.
It was funny, because before, everything leading up to this show, it's like, oh wow, this is such a guy show. It's a guy show. Like they're getting the ladies with the little guy.
It's not just a guy show. You think so?
I mean, when I watched the previous trailers, like in the lead up to it.
Okay.
In the lead up to it, when they showed the trailers, like, oh, don't. And it's all very dark.
You think it was very? You think it was?
There was no Baby Yoda in anything leading up to this, but it seemed very much like it was just like a hard, gritty Breaking Bad. Dark, it's about
there
bounty hunters.
There are a lot of women that watch Breaking Bad.
This is also true, but
and a lot of women want to see a hero. A lot of women want to see a tough guy or a hero. A lot of women want to see the man behind the mask. Who doesn't?
And honestly, I'm wondering. I don't think he's gonna lose the helmet.
No, I don't.
Because these true Mandalorians
never take their helmet.
Yeah, apparently they don't.
Yeah.
Oh my god! And shout out to the MVP of the first 2 episodes, fucking Nick Nolte. Oh my god. I have spoken.
No, yeah. Oh my god.
I feel like I'm gonna see that used on Twitter and
everywhere
and social media all over the place.
Much.
People are just gonna be like,
hashtag I have spoken.
Hashtag I have spoken.
Hashtag Dre has spoken.
Dre has spoken. It's gonna be the hashtag for this episode. Dre has spoken. It was just it's so just that alone it's totally worth the freaking $6 a month just for the Mandalorian alone. But then there's all that other stuff.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to make it seem like this is a commercial for Disney Plus, but
no,
it actually delivered.
Love to know what other people think about either the Mandalorian or about Disney Plus or the problems they had.
Yeah, because there's obviously been problems. But
what is it? Things that people see now that they. Look, these shows we saw when we were pre-teens.
Right. Yeah, see, I told my boss, him and his family, they signed up for Disney Plus, and he tried watching Tailspin. He's like, nope, he couldn't get into it.
Oh.
The only one he could get it back into, and he's younger than me, and the only one he can get into was Darkwing Duck. The other stuff he tried watching Rescue Rangers, oh man, some of the stuff is really cheesy.
Right.
But for me, it's I like it because it's cheesy.
But when you were a kid. Was that the reason you liked it?
No, I just liked it because I really enjoyed it. I wanted to see the adventures of Chip
so
and Dale.
Right?
I memorized all the theme songs. I would sing them in the shower. I had them memorized.
I forgot that Uncle Scrooge McDuck had an English accent.
Like a Scottish accent.
Scottish accent. I forgot he had that accent. I totally, and I was like, Wait, he had an accent?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
My
thick
brain...
Scottish brogue.
Totally.
Ah!
Yeah.
How are you doing over there?
So there's so many things like that I saw that I totally forgot about.
Yeah,
and the reasons why I watched that. Like, I don't even... I watched DuckTales all the time.
Yeah, because it was on, like here,
And
local
how could
KCAL 9 in the afternoon. It would always be 3 o'clock, and then later on, when they kind of like after DuckTales took off, they're like, all right, cool, we need more shows, and they kind of boom,
See, and
Gummy
then
Bears, DuckTales, Rescue Rangers,
The reason
Tailspin.
I'm glad that
boom.
it exists is because there is no cartoons.
There's no cartoons on TV.
Non-cable.
Non-cable, like if you
Like
don't have
non-dish.
if you don't have Cartoon Network, if you don't have like cable or satellite, it's very hard to get your hands
There's
on
absolutely
cartoons.
no network
There-
that
there-
has cartoons
There's no,
nowadays.
yeah, because you
And
can't
it's
turn
so
on.
sad.
'Cause when we were kids, I could turn on Channel 11 in the mornings
Yeah.
and boom, catch my cartoons.
Yeah.
Channel 11.
Yep.
Fox is always
Saturday
pretty good
morning
about
cartoons,
having,
yeah.
like even like there used to be cartoons on the weekdays.
Yep. Yeah.
Like, I remember watching my Transformers, my Thundercats, my G.I. Joe. They'd be on Monday through Friday, and then Saturdays, Channel 7 had cartoons, and Channel 4 had cartoons.
Yeah.
And I'd be flipping back and forth,
Yeah.
and whichever ones I really liked. And I remember Channel 13 used to have Sunday cartoons. They'd have like the creepy Teddy Ruxpin ones. They had like My Little Pony. They had like Yogi Bear.
Yeah.
They had like all like there used to be a lot more programming for kids on
Yeah.
over the air
Now,
television. Now it's like
tell
non-existent.
me, where is there programming for kids?
Where you
Where?
don't like over the air. There isn't.
No, there isn't.
There isn't. You got to go to HBO to get freaking Sesame Street now.
Mhm.
I think it's still on KCAT like after the
Yeah.
fact. Like
Uh-huh.
they don't get first run episodes. I
No.
guess like after HBO shows them, then they like send them off to KCAT.
And that's wild.
And I don't even know.
Because Channel
And I don't even
28,
know if Channel.
PBS.
I don't know if they even do kid shows during the day anymore. I don't
there's
feel
a
confident.
certain section.
I don't even feel confident
where
like they have like if a kid
I've caught one once, but
happens to be like home on a sick day or like during the summer. That's always a big thing for me. Like summer, I catch all the stuff and then all the weird,
and I'm sure
all the
everyone
grown-up
else is
TV
like,
was on
"There's
afterwards.
what are you talking about? They show everything." No. The thing is that our household, we decided to not have
We don't have
satellite,
cable.
cable, Dish Network.
All we
any of that
have, the
stuff.
only thing we have are apps. We just watch whatever apps,
watch it through apps.
we can shoot from her phone.
onto that
Take it
big,
on TV.
beautiful, smart TV. You know.
Huh.
What?
Well, Key Fam. Corrections and Retractions Department, Key FM. Well, that's because there was a government mandate for children's programming in the 90s. That's no longer there. Huh.
Wow.
Interesting.
Well,
I'm going to have to
why
research
not.
that afterwards.
I wonder why not.
Huh.
I mean, seriously, like, I used to...
I guess maybe it's because it's more profitable to have Judge Judy, Judge Wapner, Judge whatever, judge your ass off during the day.
Judge
this, judge that. And then freaking just whatever other daytime shows now.
And you are the father. You are the father.
Yeah, Maury
You are the
Povich and
father.
all that stuff.
You are not the father. Yes. You are the father. Yeah.
Huh.
I did not know that. Thank you, Kiet, for...
Yeah. I did not know
stuff.
it was government related. Like, apparently there's no mandate for kids programming, so screw the kids. Like, well, I guess nowadays they just have,
Wasn't that one of the sections on the Mr. Rogers movie where they were in court and...
Oh, because there was something he was defending. He was defending, like...
He was
I think
defending children's programming.
No, I think he was defending public... It was public television.
Right.
It was like KCET, like, because they were trying to
For
defund
kids.
KCET.
Yeah.
And he was like, then he was making a point of how important this public television is.
Exactly, yeah.
Especially for the children.
Did it leave with Mr. Rogers?
Maybe. That sucks when you think about it. I don't know, because like, we watched that the documentary about Mr. Rogers. I was very tear-jerking.
Yeah, and they slowly phased out children's programming on national networks.
Yeah, I guess like theoretically free over-the-air children's programming. If you want kids programming, you have to have cable now, so you can get your Nickelodeons and your Nick Juniors and your
everything's
Cartoon
on YouTube
Network
now.
or
too.
YouTube. Yeah, I remember. All our nieces just stream kids shows on Netflix these days. Yeah. I recall like our friend Mac, like his son just watches everything on Netflix or on Amazon.
See,
or
the thing is that
or like at
our
the Boyle Heights
parents
Art
didn't have to-
Conservatory.
our parents didn't have to pay for programming.
Yeah.
You know, and all
you
these
have to pay
shows that
Netflix $12.99 or $14.99 a month
Yeah.
to get it. It was just stuff that was
Yeah.
just on.
it was just on. So then, I mean, wow, it feels a little like like somebody's getting you by the arms and like
It's like, hey, you gotta do it this way.
you have to do it
And
this
it's just-
way.
I mean, obviously,
you gotta pay for
I'm
everything,
willing to pay for the Netflix and all this stuff, but it's just like
Right.
it's funny. Like the
Well,
point
yeah.
that you're making is like, oh, the way obviously generationally it has changed.
Along with paid programming, there should also be free programming. The way we saw it.
The way we saw
right?
it, but the
well,
world has changed. Like
It
parents
really-
just hand their phones to their kids and let them watch, or they set up with their tablets and
Just dig
or
deeper
just sit
in the pockets.
or sit them in front of the
There you
TV, connect the or go to YouTube. Like that's where right at the Boyle Heights Art Conservatory. I remember the lady who runs it. Her daughter was just watching everything on YouTube.
Yeah.
Throwing up freaking
Yeah.
Fairly Odd Parents.
Right.
That's the
Yeah.
Nickelodeon show. Just they're all on YouTube apparently. There's free
Right.
version or free, but
Right.
you stuff out of the internet.
Yes. Still got to pay for that internet.
It just there seems to be much more of a barrier
There is.
to watching stuff than there used to be. But yeah, the
Yeah.
world has changed.
Mm.
It's a much more difficult world. There's a lot
I
more
feel
barriers.
I feel like I stepped out of a time capsule right now.
Yeah.
It's so weird. I'm like,
You are
I'm
very
like-
much Jumanji in it sometimes. What year is
I
it?
really do. I know, right?
What year is it? And I'm like, yeah, honey.
I'm 50 and I'm a baby.
50 and I'm a baby. Yeah, it's crazy to think about it. Think about that sometimes.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah.
the kids' influences now are reality shows.
What's it gonna be like in 5 or 10 years?
See, I'm gonna have to click on that link. Kiet Fam just shared a link right there.
Thanks, kid.
If,
Yeah.
we do want to learn more. Thank you very much for being the
Mhm.
epic research person that always gives us information.
Mhm.
Let them watch unboxing videos. And, yeah, or actually a lot of kids they're just watching other people play. They're either watching other people play Fortnite on Twitch,
Mhm.
or
feel like
they're
that-
watching unboxing things.
I feel like that gives kids a lot of FOMO. You know what I mean?
The fear
Or-
of missing out.
Yeah, or that just gives them a lot of like FOMO or a lot of how come I don't have that? You know
Mhm.
what I mean? And that's a lot of pressure
It's
on
like I want to.
the
Yeah,
parents.
I was telling you, like I saw on Facebook one of my friends. She was like lamenting, oh, okay, my kid is playing PS4 at his friend's house. He wants his own PS4 so he can play Call of Duty or
Right.
Fortnite or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, there's like, oh, you're missing out. Oh, you're not playing this. Oh, well, it sucks, man. You
Yeah.
should be playing this.
Yeah, and then
then
you
you get
got
on
like
Twitch
4
and-
consoles at home, and you're
Yeah.
like, well, kid still wants mobile games now or
He
something.
wants the other thing.
Yeah.
He wants whatever the new cool thing is. Oh, I got the Switch here at home. Oh no, I want the Switch Lite because I want the one I want the one that's only portable.
Right.
But we got the perfectly good Switch right here. No, I want that other one.
I want light.
I want the light one. That's a better battery life.
I want it in blue, not pink.
Yeah, exactly. Daddy, yours is gray. I want the blue one. This is what we have to look forward to.
Well, we don't know because
We
we
don't
don't
know.
know what technology
We
is
don't-
going to be like in
And
10
we don't
years.
know.
You know, 5
I
years,
keep
yeah.
saying that the child is going to defy us. He's not going to be a nerd.
Right.
Like I keep having this overarching thing of like, all right, he's going to not be into comic books. He's not going to be into like video games. He's just going to be the opposite of me or something. He's going to be like, oh, dad likes this. Oh, that's not cool.
But then if he's like, oh, mom likes that, I don't know.
Our child's going to be a
Mom
complicated
wants
child.
to go.
Our child's going to be a very complicated child. I
Mom-
can't wait to see what he's
Dad
gonna
wants
like.
to stay home and play video games. Mom wants to go on a hike. What do I do?
He's
What's he
gonna
do?
he's gonna build Legos. That's what he's gonna do. No,
I don't know.
We don't know what this little guy's gonna be like. That's the adventure
don't know.
That's the adventure that we're set for.
It's our adventure. Yeah. Our
And
adventure.
we'll document it here on the podcast. You guys will
Yeah,
get to
stick with
hear
us.
about it. You guys get to hear about it.
Thank you for being with us. Stick with us.
Well, especially all of you. Yeah, as usual, we're getting to that time. It's 9:00. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for being here with us, especially those of you who check in every single week and watch live. It's awesome when you guys watch live and comment.
Mm-hmm.
We got Irv, we have Kiet, we
Watch
have Daniel Wong, we
Yeah.
got who else was commenting? I saw other people commenting.
Does the
Mike
a bunch of
Kirksey
love.
commenting.
Awesome.
Thank you guys, everybody.
Yes.
And then we see all the people
Everybody.
stopping in. I see some names I haven't seen in a while.
Yeah.
James was here commenting. Judy was commenting.
Yeah.
Thank you guys all for coming in and watching us live. It's obvious. It's best to watch us live. You can always go back and watch us after the fact, either here on Facebook Live or on YouTube. All these episodes, I upload them later.
After watching an unboxing video.
After watching an unboxing video, you can watch us.
Watch us.
Unbox
our life and our questions.
That's what we're doing
mysteries.
here. We are unboxing our life here. That's basically what this podcast is.
You guys are growing with us.
Dre has spoken.
Hashtag Dre has spoken.
Hashtag Dre has spoken. If you want to support us, remember you can always follow me at DreGP Podcast. You can follow me on Twitter. I'm much more active on Twitter now. I'm doing a lot of replies to different journalists, and I'm getting replies back from them. It's fun. I'm getting involved. Unfortunately, a lot of it's been very politics driven. With some of these journalists
Lately,
I've been interacting with.
2020 is going to be a lot more politics.
Oh yeah, the show won't get too political here. We try to keep it fun, like a little. As I've said from day one, I've always wanted this show to kind of be an escape from a lot of the bad stuff out there, and we can just joke and laugh about the fun stuff out here.
Oh yeah.
You can follow me at DreGP Podcast. You can follow my wife. Rosa Lamone Los Angeles on Instagram. Mm-hmm. She likes to post stuff up. She has really funny stories. You always put the Instagram stories up. They're always very funny. You have a lot of fun on the Instagrams.
Strange way of showing my humor.
Yeah, you do have stranger. That's why I love you.
Yes. I got one. Yes.
You got one.
That's all I needed.
Got one.
The right one.
You got the right one. And as always, you can also support the show via patreon.com/DreGP Podcast. You can join Daniel Wong in being a patron of the show. That helps us pay for the all the overarching costs of the show. Like I gotta pay for hosting. It's a thing you gotta do once a year if you want to have this show all over the internet.
Thank you for helping.
If you want to retain the rights, there's places that do free hosting, but then you kind of lose the rights to your podcast. I like being able to hold on to these rights. Because it's my show.
Is that like Castbox or something?
Castbox or Anchor or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Anchor.
I was reading about how, like, I guess Podcast One is doing something, but I don't know about that.
Yeah, these new platforms.
All these platforms are trying, because everybody has a podcast nowadays. But I've been doing it for almost 3 years. It's going to be 3 years in a couple of months. This podcast is as old as Sam Zia's son. Yeah. Because we started the podcast literally the week before JoJo was born. Wow. So we're coming up on the 3-year anniversary. And then next month will be the year in review. As always, we kind of like to do the next month will be the year in review episode. Yeah. And then mid-January it'll be the anniversary episode. Yes. Yeah, episode 150 is coming up too. Yeah, there's all sorts of like little anniversaries and fun stuff. So episode 150 is coming. The anniversary episode. Yeah, it's gonna be great. We're as usual. Yeah, please keep coming by,
Thanks.
Hang out with us. Yes. It's best to watch us live, like all these people do every week.
We get to see your comments and answer you in quick time, real time.
I love answering real time comments as much as I can. Sometimes I'll be in the middle of a long tangent and I see a comment, I'm like, shit, I have to go back to that at some point. I try my best. Sometimes I miss them, but I'm right. We're here. We're here every week, 8 p.m. Pacific time. Yes. Or lately, like I said, it's a like old school TNT TBS at 8:05. Because for whatever reason, we call it like all these these channels would always do the 8:05. I don't know if it was some weird overrun thing. Yeah. But because we've been starting late lately because we got to eat before we go to the show. Like we got to cook dinner, we got to eat something. We can't come on here with an empty stomach like I used to do.
No.
I used to do the show on an empty stomach, or I do it.
That's why you would down like a bottle of soda.
I down a bottle of soda.
He's not on soda anymore.
I quit soda months ago. I'm on water.
And his skin looks better.
I'm on water and I'm on food. I eat before the podcast now. This is a good thing. Positive. Thanks to the wifey. It's all thanks to her. The improvements in my life, thanks to my wife. My wife. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thanks. This has been Dre's Geek Philosophy Podcast. We will see you guys next time. Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Bye. Bye. Dre has spoken.